Chapter 1. Reach for the record. Omar's eyes lit up as he spotted the poster on the notice board. Special prize? That's mine. All the activities at camp were listed on the board. Sailing, night hike, crazy golf, horse riding. But it was the brightly coloured words next to the minds and muscles relay race that had caught Omar's attention. He picked up the pencil next to the sign-up sheet and wrote his name. What did he use to sign up his name, Year 3? Can you spot any alliteration, Year 3? A leader was tidying up the old notices from the board, and she smiled. That's one. That one's a favourite. Every camp. But hang on, you need to say which type of obstacle too. And she tapped the columns next to the names on the sheet. Omar took a closer look. Do you want to challenge your mind or challenge your muscles? Omar thought. In a normal relay, each person in a team carries a baton part of the way and then hands it over to the next runner. But this one had obstacles and mental challenges too. Which type was for him? Sometimes in class, when the teacher asked a question, Omar's mind would go blank. Even just a simple maths problem. And the answer would be on the tip of his tongue, but it only came blurting out when the teacher had moved on to another kid. Man, he hated it when that happened. He hated feeling like a loser. He wasn't going to risk it. He was determined to get that feeling of winning instead, whatever the cost. So he put a tick next to muscles. The leader smiled. Well, good luck. There's a special prize for any team that beats the race record. What have I said that differently, Year 3? It was like a hit of adrenaline for Omar. A record every year. Omar got the Guinness World Records book for his birthday. He loved reading about all the champions. He would flip through it and look at the different records and choose which ones he was going to beat when he was older. Omar set off back to his tent, feeling pretty excited. Year 3. What world records would you like to have a go at beating? What would you target? Definitely going to win that, he told himself. Omar played a little game that he had made up as he walked back through the trees. He'd kick a loose pine cone. It would bounce ahead and then he would kick it again. Next time it came up to it, and so on. But the rule was that he couldn't break step or change direction. Sometimes it would bounce right off the path, so he would have to start with a new cone. His record so far was kicking the same pine cone 4 times along the path before it decided to bounce itself out of play. But this time he got up to 5 before it went off. Results, he said, pretending to be a sports commentator. Omar is on top again. Why did I say result like that, do you think, Year 3? Meanwhile, he had come out of the trees and into the clearing where a 5-a-side game was just finishing. Suddenly, a girl screamed, "Ah!" very loudly, and Omar looked over and smiled. One of the girls had accidentally squirted her friend with a bottle of fruit juice. The look on the wet girl's face was actually pretty funny. But he stopped smiling when he saw one of the girls drop the empty bottle of juice. He thought her name was Chloe. Instead of putting the bottle in the bin, she just chucked it on the ground as she headed off with her friend. "Oi!" she called, hurrying after them. But she didn't hear him. Omar frowned, annoyed. His mum was always on at him to make sure that he picked up his litter. How come she could get away with it? "Hey, Omar!" He was distracted by hearing his tent mates, Ollie and Jack, call him. So he picked up the bottle and chucked it into the bin as he headed over to them. "Hey guys," he called. "Guess what I have put my name down for?" "Okay, year threes. I also am a clean bean, and I like to keep this beautiful island tidy, and I hate people that litter. I am going to create a poster that tries to dissuade people from dropping litter and persuade people to put their litter in the bin. Can you guys do the same? If it's decent, send us a photo. Good luck."